So the last error code is the turn indicator signal, which comes off of here. So I've removed the mirror here, and previously I thought it was because this was smashed that the indicators weren't working. So what I've done is I've got a soldering iron and heated along the fused joint, because it's not a serviceable part, and removed the LED cluster. Now if you look carefully on the right hand side, there was a blue wire, so that had totally snapped off. So what I'm going to do is add another wire to that and then stick it all back together again, so then it can be wired up to the electrics, and then the lights will come on and we won't have an error code. So it was these T-star screws holding this onto the wing mirror here and here, like that. So I've soldered the black wire onto the very short wire, and I put some solder on the end of the brown wire which just came out, and some more on the black, so I can reconnect that to the car. So now I need to push that back into here. I'll temporarily tape it up. I've made this notch so the black wire can come out, and then put it all back together again, and then go put it on the car and see if it fixed it. So I've cut the connector down, and I've made a longer wire, and then the one that was really short connected to the board is also just the same length, so I can connect it up to there, and then we've got a new wire instead of having this thing that's been repaired about 4 times. So I've connected the plug back up and taped with solder, and then just taped it up with a bit of sellotape. And what I'm doing is putting some sellotape on the inside of this, and then I'm going to fill it up with some what's it called, melted nylon glue. So what I'm going to do is just plug this in and see if these LEDs light up, and if they do, it's been successful, before spending any more time repairing this broken wing mirror. So I've plugged it in and I've rested it on the wing mirror. Let's go and test it. The hazard lights should do it. Oh my god, it's working. So in addition to the indicators not working properly, the up and down motion on the mirror doesn't work. It's because left and right is here, and up and down is here, and it's cracked, so it keeps spinning round. But I've found a spare piece. So if I just glue this back together again, try not to get too much glue on the inside where the spinner goes. This is the part. Let's get it in. And put a few drops here on the joins. So I've left the hot glue to dry overnight on here. I put the sellotape on the back to stop it pouring through when it was wet. So filled the hole here. Not very neat, but I suppose it would stop water getting through. Neat on the other side, unfortunately. I should have done it the other way around. That might be an idea actually, but there you go. And then the LED reflectors here, so that's connected up and flashes. And there's the wire, so I get that plugged in. Hopefully that wire's long enough. So I put this mirror back together, and I stuck some duct tape at the top, and then put some elastic glue on the sides. And I've got this new mirror here with sticky tape on the back, so hopefully it will stick to either this, this and this. So it's got like 4 different points of anchor. Shouldn't fall off. The one of the motors is broken in this mirror, so but it's near the driver, so you can just adjust it with your hand. But at least the mirror glass isn't totally tinted and you can't see out of it. It's all taped together and held in nicely now. Use some solder on the joints and filled that up with hot glue. So just peeling the backing tape off the mirror. Try not to touch the actual tape, and then I'm going to stick it on here. So now the glass is in. Seems to fit quite nicely. So it should be a lot easier to drive now with mirrors that work, especially we've got such a long way to go. Don't forget to subscribe to our playlist and check us out on our adventures on the 2-ball rally to Romania. So after plugging in the new mirror that I repaired with solder and reconnected the LEDs, we now have no malfunctions at all. If I put the hazard lights on, there you go, all the indicators are now working. And then as well as that, we've got the mirror glass. Oh, wrong button. There you go, the mirror glass is working. Up, down, out and in. So that's a good little job. The driver's side, down and up don't work, but left and rights do. So that's good. But we've got no malfunctions now. Started off with about 4 or 5 and they're all gone now. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on this playlist for the journey to Romania along on the 2-ball rally. No malfunctions.